stream started. Neat, a stream, hello, 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 been a while.
Hello, hello. 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 How you doing today? Hello, hello. Also, yeah, it's been a while. Hello, Wolf. Hello. You're alive, nice. Hello. Also, by the way, I did a few modifications to the chat. Hopefully this time it actually saves the colors. Yeah. Today I didn't sleep that well. So I'm kinda tired. So it's good that today we will be only doing art and I don't have to like to think too hard. Also, I don't know if you are aware of this, guys, but Yakuza 0, the video game, is getting delisted from everywhere today. It won't be available tomorrow. So if you want to buy that game, you need to buy it now. It has a discount in most of stores. So that's good. Why? Because they are releasing a new version. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut or something. But apparently it has a lot of modifications that are like not good for the game. So if you want like the pure like version of the game, today is the last time you can get it. Just so you're aware. I already have it, so yeah. Just so you are aware. If you want it by legitimate reasons, I mean. Yeah. I actually had to check if I had Yakuza 0, the original one, because I didn't remember. Oh, I also added something special to the stream. It will be on every stream from now on, right? But I had hidden it. And it will only like show up on very specific circumstances, which I find funny. I wonder how long it will take for people to find it or notice it. Me. That would be fun. Yeah, I won't tell you. Yes. Until you find it. It will probably take a while. It's probably more likely that you guys will forget that there is something there than the trigger is not in chat. No. The trigger is very circumstantial. It will only show up on a very specific like sequence of events that you have no control over. Yeah. But it will happen. Because it has happened so many times on stream, I kinda lost count. Yeah. Yes. Indeed. I can give you a hint. Which button was it? Not that one. There it is. You see that? It has something to do with that. It's related to that I just shown. Yeah. The fact you have no control over it helps you relax? Really? That's interesting. I would think you would be more like stressed out because that means you can miss it. When you put it like that, makes you think it's a jump scare? It is not. But I think it's quite an interesting thing. Yes. So I added something to the stream. Indeed. I wonder what would you think about it? Well, anyways. Oh, I see. So the stress comes whether or not you are guilty about it. I see. I know there is no control over it, but you feel like it relates to some the coding math thing that goes as chat continues? Oh, you mean the text that is like being written on chat when you chat? That would be a really nice way to hide information. Yeah. I wonder if I can make that effect. Huh. That's actually a very interesting concept. Huh. Maybe I will implement it. It will make things look more cool. And I can hide messages. Yeah. That's actually a really good idea. And it would be really fucking hard to decode also. So only someone who is like watching chat really closely in the stream will notice. The screen transition perhaps? It's related to the changing on of the screens, excuse me. In the stream, yes. Not specifically the transition, but it's a really good place to hide other stuff. Now that you mention it. Yeah. I might actually hide more stuff there. You think you know Mike what would be? But you won't tell it? Say it? Okay. Eventually you will see if you actually guessed it correctly. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. Shall we put out the test whether or not the chat is working correctly and is actually saving colors? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Stream started. Neat. A stream. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Ah!
Been a while.
I think it worked. It did work, huh? Nice. Finally. Finally I fixed that. Lovely. So much noise outside. Oh, by the way, I think something weird happened. I don't know if if we lost power or something during the night, but apparently Wait, how do you say that in English? Wait, hold on. How do you say that in English again? A stoplight. The stoplights of the street are like desynchronized. Yeah. Funky Town playing on the background? Pylon? I don't know what you're referring to. Either way, let us begin modifying rooms because this is going to take forever. So let's see. We are going to go through Dungeon 2 bit by bit. If you think it is, it's an extremely gory cartel video. Ah, I see. Okay, that is looking nice. That's also okay. That's looking good. Okay. That's also okay. This is okay. That is okay. All right. The boss room. So first we will need some grass. Grass. Tile set. Oh, that's grass. That rose doesn't look like a rose. Yeah, I suppose it doesn't. I need to update that model for sure. Let me hide the enemies for a moment, just so I can see this. Make the player think he's part of the scenario first, then make it move. Yeah, that would actually make it more interesting, for sure. I don't like that it's like a little bit too square. Okay, let me add the shadows now. How does that look? Somehow I feel like it's kinda too even. Maybe. Good considering the tileset you have? Really? Okay. Then let me go for the next one. Maybe obvious, but quite patchy. Yeah, it's a little bit too like square, I will say. That's mainly the issue, I believe. I was talking with some VTubers, more like bullying, more like bullying another VTuber. They wanted to have like this lore reveal or something, right? And I was like, hey, you should make a musical. Right? Like trying to get them to commit to something they shouldn't. Because they wanted to have like this lore drop for their character. So I suggested them to make a webcomic or a musical, and they started to like throw shit back at me when they were like, oh yeah, then you should like add like voice acting to your game. And make sure every single character has a different accent. And I was like, bold of you to think I can even make a single accent. But that got me thinking, I probably can convince a few videos to actually... Videos? No, VTubers. To actually do voice acting for the game. That would be interesting, right? They might even agree to do it for free. But you will have to design the lines first. Yes, that's one issue. And the other one is that I have like this very specific kind of like voices in my mind for each character, right? So it would be a little bit like difficult for me to settle with a different voice. And that's kind of bad because it's not like I have that many options, right? I don't really have like the luxury to choose. Unless I want to like actually like put a lot of money into this game. looks actually kinda nice. Why is pissing people off funny? I find it when they are like deserving of it. Yeah. Okay, it kinda looks okay. Maybe I need like some just to make it more like vivid. Oh wait, new sprite? Huh. I have like not yet like gotten to know every feature of Game Maker, so there is like this chance that I'm doing something manually that already has like a easier solution, and I just haven't noticed. What the fuck happened there? What is this? Wait. Oh, it's because I put the... I see. I was like, huh? Because it gives you a sense of feeling of control? Yeah, I suppose it does, kinda. Yeah. That is indeed something like feasible. Likely. Yeah. How does this look? Even better with the leaf shadow later? I certainly hope so. New Elden Ring Nightbreak came out. The new non-client deck has inspired me to make your non-combat platformer game. That would be interesting. Yeah. It does sound interesting. I was watching this like game on Twitter, right? and I was kind of inspired by the art. It's like, I don't know, it feels interesting, right? Because, for example, you can see here that is like everything is on a grid, right? So if I do this, you still kind of can see where the cells are, right? Where the squares are. Everywhere, right? But I was seeing this game on Twitter that doesn't have that issue, which was very interesting. And I was like trying to like understand how they were doing this. And it was very interesting. Let me show you guys. So let me see. I saved the video just to study it more closely, right? Let's see. This one. You could have Princess Business as a weapon. You wanna know? That reminds me of something. I was once at church, right? One of those days where my family forced me to go to church, right? And I was there with my noble cousins, right? On the main cathedral of the city. Like, literally like the heart of the religious, like, center in the city, right? We were like in this attending mass, right? And you know how sometimes they have like this incense burner that they are carrying on this like a stick, and it's like swinging down like a pendulum, right? Well, I was like bored out of my... I was barely conscious, basically, right? So the father is walking around with the incense, swinging back and forward, right? And he was like walking really close to the seats, right? It was not like walking in the middle between the bench thingies. It was like really close to one side, right? Or side. And I was like a couple of rows behind my cousins who were like basically chatting away and like basically not even paying attention, right? And then I see they like point at the incense burner, right? And then they suddenly go quiet as the father comes closer. And I see them, specifically one, the closest to the edge of the seats, like paying really close attention to the father. And the father is just like calmly walking, right? And as the father walks by, I see him put his hand on my cousin Taris, puts his hand on his pocket and pulls out this like little bag with something like look like tea leaves. Like really quickly, it just hand in, hand out. I see the bag with like the little herbs, right? And as the father passes by, he like with incredible dexterity tosses the bag into the incense thingy. The father had like swinging, right? And I'm like, what the fuck did they throw into the incense, right? And as the father comes closer to me, I realize what they threw into the father's incense. It was wheat. Yes, indeed, it was wheat. And I recognize the smell, right? And I'm like, ah. And as the father keeps going, because mind you, we are like almost all the way to the front near the altar, right? So the father had just like barely started with the incense, doing the rounds, right? While people were praying. Within minutes, the whole fucking church smelled like wheat. When the father like finally noticed, and he only noticed when he like turned around to like do the walk backwards, right? That he noticed the smell, and then he realized it was coming from the incense. And my cousins were like laughing their asses off, like barely holding it, the laughing. The father comes up to our family, and I kid you not, grabs a bunch of them by the ears and pulls them to the back of the temple. And you could actually hear from where we were standing him like scolding them. And my aunts and uncles had to go to like try to calm the priest. It was really funny, but it was also really bad, because imagine doing this basically in the equivalent of the most like prestigious like temple in the city, right? That was really funny. And eventually the Pope had to cancel the mass and let everyone go. And I'm pretty sure, like, my uncles had to donate, in quotation marks, a significant amount to the temple. Yeah, that happened a long time ago. It was really funny, but I cannot believe my cousins managed to get away with that. Yeah. It was really, really, really funny. But yeah, that happened. It was funny, I will not lie, but I'm also surprised they didn't like face worse consequences. They need the family to still pay the fine every month. I don't know how long they actually paid or how much. I just know they did. Which it was kind of funny. The worst part is that they were like bragging about it on different events. And my uncles really didn't care until the church started to get angry because they started to hear like the rumors of the event. Yeah. Then they had to actually like force my cousins to stop bragging about it. But yeah, that happened. Yeah, they do, indeed. Oh, there is another one that I remember. This one, I don't know where it happened. I just know of it because my cousins were like bragging about it in a party. Basically, they were like traveling somewhere. I don't know where. But apparently there was this like farm or something. Basically, they had this plantation of strawberries, right? And they basically like get off the car, go to the plantation, right? And they like steal strawberries. Like they got like maybe 2 backpacks full of strawberries. And when they were like running back to the car, just to make sure they were not like caught, right? They apparently find next to their car this truck from Coca-Cola, like parked. That had like the doors of the sides that let you like unload stuff opened, and there was no driver or anyone nearby, right? So these like stupid children say, hey, let's unload it. So they like fill their car with like this like the red like crate thingies they used to carry the Coca-Cola, right? And they put it on the car, and then someone like says, hey, how about we just take the whole truck? So they stop unloading, get in the truck, steal the fucking truck, leave with the car. They don't go like maybe like 5 minutes after they did that, they run into a Fed who immediately stops them, and they had to bribe the Fed so they don't like take them to jail. But they have to like leave the truck with the Fed, the Fed. And still, the Fed let them, I don't know how much money they gave the Fed, by the way. The Fed let them keep the coke they could fit into their car. And apparently the Fed said, I'm going to just like report that I found the truck parked on the side of the road with merchandise missing. And that's it, right? So these guys get to walk away with their car like full of like strawberries because the Fed didn't even notice the strawberries, right? And as much crates of Coke they could fit into the car. Yeah, they are not very smart. Telling you this, you might have like notice how me like completely outshining them at school wouldn't be that much of a challenge, right? Yeah. I don't actually know. Because you see, the Coke where I am is not that cheap. Back then it was cheaper, but I don't know how like how much Coke they stole, right? So I'm not sure if it was worth it or not. Yeah. Yes. But I think they easily could have probably stole like, let me guess, given the size of their car, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, max 21 crates of Coke. Yeah. And we're talking about the 1 liter. No. The 4 liter, was it? I think it was the 4 liter Coke crate. Yeah. The ones that are like really big. Yeah, I think it's the 4 liter one. It would be like 20 around that amount of crates of those. So it would be like, assuming each crate has like 9 of those. I actually don't know. It's quite a lot of money if you think about it. Yeah. Oh, and the game I was talking about, the one I wanted to like do some research about so I can actually copy the way they make the art. Let me see if I can show this. This right here. Oh wow, that's not what I wanted. There we go. This one is the one I wanted. This is the game I'm using as reference. Oh, right, I forgot. You cannot actually see it like this. Oh. Lovely. Hold on. Hold on. This one. Don't autoplay. This is the game I'm like referencing for the art, right? I'm going to try to make the art like this. You can see like there is some special stuff out of this. You can see you can not really tell how big the tiles are. Yeah. I don't remember the name. Let me tell you. 1 second. I don't have the name. But I'm pretty sure I can find it. Hold on. Profile, bookmarks. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. There it is. No, that's a different one. No, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. Nope, nope. There it is. The name is Silent Planet? Yes. Silent Planet. That's the name of the game. Silent Planet. So you can see like there is, it's hard to actually see where the each tile set start and begins, right? And I noticed that happens because the guy is like not respecting the grid when he makes the assets, right? You can see that it's really hard to tell, like, for example, how tall is the character, right? It's hard to, like, see where the grid is, basically, right? And basically what he's doing, from what I gather, is he's basically making like each asset on purpose, not fit the grid. Basically the decorations. Yeah. And I really like the way he's doing that to make like the game look more like coherent. Yeah. I really like it. I also like how he made the proportions of the main character. Yeah. I might actually use that as a reference. Here you can actually more easily see the size of the grid he's using. But you can see there is like round corners and other stuff that doesn't really fit into the grid. For example, on the left side of the puddle, you can see the floor is uneven, right? On each side, which makes the world look more like coherent. I really like that. Yeah. I also was like analyzing this grab animation right here. It's really well done. Yeah, and I'm going to copy it. That grab animation is really good. Man. So you may see me like trying to mimic that particular game in the way they do things.
With voice like a lullaby and eyes that drown men in their dreams, she sang the crew into madness, one by one.
The lead in Wonder Labyrinth? Ah. The lead in Wonder Labyrinth. Let me check it out real quick. Lead lift up lift. Wait, the lead in Wonder Labyrinth. In Wonder Records of Lobos War. Is that the one you're missing? You are talking about, excuse me? Same developer? Oh, it looks like Castlevania, actually. I really like low quality Castlevania. Yeah. That mirror looks like my mirror. Yeah, it is very hardly inspired by Castlevania. I can already tell. You really like the time stop mechanics? Huh. It looks good. The proportion is something I'm looking forward to. Yes. That's something I would use. Oh. Oh, okay. I was scared there for a moment. You love how you can actually see the rain droplets when you slow down the time in the first stage? Ah. That sounds like a really nice detail. Yeah. I will check it out, for sure. Hold on, my cat wants to leave the room. I'll be right back. Give me a moment. That thing is so loud, holy shit. Ouch. Okay. Ah. Okay. That looks good, I think. But yeah, I want to make a game like that. I want to make a game that looks like that, but I don't want it inspired so much by Castlevania. I like Castlevania, but I'm not really a fan of the animations of Castlevania. I prefer something closer to Mark of the Ninja. Yeah. Also, I've been like, in my mind, I've been thinking about a bunch of different like how to use like the art in certain ways, because something that I have noticed is that I feel like both 2D and in either the platforming way or the top-down, they feel very constrictive when I want to make things cinematic somehow, which is very annoying. I feel like, I don't know, the effort I need to put to actually have something looking good in 2D is like nonsensically difficult. That's why I was really pissed off about the guy who was like, no, 2D pixel art is really easy. It's like, that's why there is so much like bullshit art in pixel art, and there is like this like nonsensical amount of games in pixel art and blah 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 from the other day. Yeah. Because I believe it's like, it takes so much like extra effort to make something look good in pixel art. And every time I want to modify something, it like requires so much like work. Yeah. In Baldi's story, the platform in 2D, you do notice that the characters sprites 3D make it look 2D. Yes. There are some games that do that, yes. And some look incredible. The ones that look the best are the ones that use like a 3D asset to like do the animations, right? And then an artist like draws over the 3D animation to make the pixel art. I believe Street Fighter did something like that. Yeah. That looks awesome. but it is also like really difficult to actually make it look good. Because even if you like automate it, grabbing a 3D asset and make it look like 2D, there is still like some things that don't really translate without like using actual artist to refine things. Yeah. Because I actually look into it, right? How to grab like a 3D model and make pixel art. And it's not like as simple as it looks. Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy indeed. I like how I'm like saying it's so hard to make details, and I managed to make these details where I wanted, like the grass at the edge. That is not something like I personally did. It's just like a consequence of me like not lining up the tile set correctly. A quite literal is not a bug, it's a feature. That looks good. Kind of. I really want to like soften these corners. I feel like it's necessary. I might actually do that later. One moment. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. How does the art look so far, by the way? Yeah, I'm back. Hello, hello. How is the dungeon looking to you? You don't have any. Wow, wow. I find it that's so funny. Ah, damn it. And I find it funny how I like brace myself to face like some kind of criticism, right? When I became a VTuber, I was like, okay, I'm going to need some thick skin in case something happens, right? And I have gotten absolutely nothing of that. Not even when I try to get myself into trouble. Yeah.
Sultan Movadi.
Hello, Roseblood. Hola, bienvenido. I said criticism, not random attacks. Yeah. We are progressing smoothly, I would say. Hmm. Ha. I think it's looking good. It's still a little bit simple, right? But it's significantly more like rich, yeah, than before. Okay. Hmm. Okay, that looks okay. Yeah. I say if it's not early enough, that's going to add another 5 years development time. It does lack some details, yes, but I believe it's going very well. Yeah. Yeah. I keep like keeping distracted, thinking about the 2D platformer I want to make. Even though I'm like quite literally in the middle of trying to make this game. I know one person who gets shadow banned from top chat, so you can only see him if you change it to live chat. Commit to receive that entertainment. I need to abandon this game. Under committed, you have enough manpower to make 2 games at the same time? Well, in theory I can. What I cannot do is stream both developments at the same time. That's the detail here. Let me close out this. With this room we finish the whole 5th floor. Now for the 2nd floor. This one is really easy to make. Ta-da! Done. I actually need to do something for the 2nd floor, actually. Yeah. I could just like make a background. Can I make this like semi-transparent? Yeah, I can put an alpha. A little bit less. Okay. So I just the background and set it to the transparency, and there we go. This room and this room are going to be the ones, the tricky ones, because I need to make custom shadows for this. But I can, for now, add how the shadow should look. So this shadow should look like this, I believe. Yeah. I think that's how that shadow should look. And I believe there was, yeah, this one right here also has to have a very specific shadow. Yeah, that was. I believe it should be... Let me just do this first. So it should be, let's see. This is 90, so I need 912. This. So it should be this shape. Oh wait, what? Not you. This. There we go. That's how the shadow should be. Okay, so with that we have basically the whole thing done. Actually, no, hold on. If I hide the... It's here. Yeah, maybe I should like have some... matching shadows below. Yeah. Like having... that there, and we need a counter corner there. Am I being too detailed? I cannot see shit this soon. Like that. That actually makes it look way better. Huh. That actually looks really good. Maybe I will do the same for the other one. Right, so now it looks like the shadow is being cast below. That looks nice. Okay, let's give it a run. Let's check it out. Let's see how the dungeon feels. The shadows don't feel quite good. Funny enough. Oh, maybe it's because the character doesn't have a shadow? That could be it. Yeah, I could also add some grass. Yes, Johnny is correct. There is like some mismatch between each map. I need to correct that. The blocks need some effects when they are like moving around. Yeah. You could also add animated god rays. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this kinda needs some effects. It does feel too static now. Yeah. Maybe the shadows are too detailed because it now makes like the whole ground look a bit patchy. Right? Maybe I'm being a little bit too detailed with the shadows. Yeah, I also feel like I should animate the leaves because it feels a little bit too static. Yeah. Then you go over here, push that, and you can push this. That triggers that. We go over here. Move up here. Ouch. We can trigger that. Ouch. Grab whatever is here. Go out again. Trigger that. We can go across here. We have our fight here. Then we have this puzzle. Ah, shit. That might have screwed me over. Yeah, I think that screwed me over. How did I solve this before? I don't remember. I can just do this. Ah, wait, that cannot be pushed from that side. That cannot be pushed that way. I can do this. And get rid of that. Push over here. Push that. Push this. Push that. There we go. Ah, shit! I screwed up at the last second. Damn it. There we go. That teleport, I have not fixed it. I need to fix that teleport. Okay, we go out here, then back, across here. There is this thing right here. Oh. It's not looking so bad over here. Maybe I was being too detailed on the other area? Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. I need to fix the collisions of the doors. That's another issue. There we go. And then we have our fight. Ow. Ow. This guy is going to kill me before I kill it. There we go. Yay! Gore and bloodshed. Yeah, I feel like the shadows need some adjusting. It makes everything look a little bit too patchy. Yeah. Also, I need to make sure this guy doesn't respawn. Then we need to fight the boss. Oh. That doesn't match exactly. I need to put like a different thing here. Ow, 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 ow. He crashed. Excuse me. Ow. Excuse me. Now that's something I didn't expect. Airplane path position. Oh, it's a bug on the pathfinding. Thank you. That's not a good sign. Are you telling me I have to redo the pathfinder again? Don't tell me I need to do the pathfinding again. Oh. Yay, key. Oh. Okay. I think that looks good. Yeah. The only issue is the shadows on the other room. And probably that finding issue. Yeah. Let me redo the shadows because I feel like it looks a bit weird. I'm going to like make it more like a specific area. Like this. Rather than having like patches like be like off on their own. I think this looks a bit more natural, right? Maybe it makes the things look less patchy in general. Let me do a little review. Yeah, I think this would look better if I did it like this. Yeah, because this looks really patchy. Yeah, I think that looks more normal, actually. This doesn't look so bad. Yeah, I got a little bit too aggressive with the shadows, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, that looks way better, huh? Actually, how about I clear this right here? It does make it look less messy. Not gonna lie. What do you guys think? Looks shady? I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It does make it look like more like it has more purpose. Each shadow, like there is actually something casting a shadow. Yeah.
But fortune is a fickle tide, and one storm-soaked night, the ship vanished into the mist, dashed upon the jagged coast like so many broken promises.
Why is she so happy about that? She sounds so happy about it.
The ship hits an iceberg, and everyone died. Yay!
That in the league sounds a little too happy. Yeah. To be fair, saying ominous stuff like with that voice that is equal to the videos season mod. Yeah. That is indeed quite a thing to do. Next. This is... I don't remember where. But somewhere in the dungeon. I'm going to have to like make a map of this so I can actually like see what's happening. Not gonna lie. I feel like it's necessary. Yeah. Also, maybe the other thing that is like affecting things is the fact that the doors are way too centered. Yeah.
May pain and despair fall upon humanity.
It reminds me of the Family Guy quote about the pilot without a calming voice. I have never seen Family Guy. Somehow, I don't know. Is it me? Well, it's probably me because I never actually watched anything about that. But it gives me the impression that it's very like vulgar. Yeah. And that's probably like a bad habit from my like novel side, making me think that. Yeah. It is vulgar and crude, used to very witty and funny in earlier seasons. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, somehow that actually puts me off. I don't really like enjoy that. This one actually looks kind of okay. This one needs some toning down of the shadows a bit. Yeah. Okay, that looks more like tempered in general, which is a good thing. I would like to believe. Okay, now we're done with Dungeon 1 in administering the shadows. What should I do? You animate the shadows? I would need to first correct the shadows. No, I'm not gonna lie. I want to cut these corners and make it more round. So I will have to do that first. Yeah. So what should we do? Let me think. What other art is necessary? The rat eye socket thing? I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me think. From Re:Zero? I have not actually watched all the seasons of Re:Zero. I watched like the first season and a piece of the second one. I cannot catch the latter season. No. Not yet. Okay, there is this one thing. So, what is this? The size of this thing. What is the canvas size? 256, 192. Okay. On your file. 156. 192. Okay. So, view grid settings. I wanna 32 by 32 grids. Right. There is this feature in this program that I have never used. It's called layer. New tile map layer. Let me experiment a little bit with it. How does this work exactly? Oh! Huh. That's unexpected. So if I make... Oh! Interesting. Okay, good night, rest well. Good night, good night. So, if I click here, it actually makes 4 different tiles right here. Ah. Yeah, and even numbers it. Interesting. Huh. That is actually going to be extremely useful. Huh. I didn't know that existed. Interesting. If I do this... Ah. And I can make the single one also. Interesting. Huh. Okay, that's really useful. Okay. I also saw a different kind of layer that it was kind of interesting. There is this thing called a reference layer. What if I use that? Hold on. Hold on. Let me try something. Let's say I grab a random image, like this one. Oh! Interesting. Huh. Okay. So I can like use this as a reference when I draw something. And I can actually see how it looks within the game. Oh! That's actually really nice. Oh. So many features I didn't know about. Wait. Why is that like that? Huh. I suppose the transparency didn't, like, transfer well into the screenshot? Huh. Yeah, that is going to be useful, yes. For example, I could modify these bricks right here, right? If I grab the color. That's 1 pixel. That's... the thing is slightly bigger than I thought it would be. Because this is 1 pixel, right? So this is like not quite 1-to-1. Ah. Hold on. How about I make it match? So this is 1 pixel right there, right? So how about I will just place 1 pixel there? Right there, right? And then I will just grab this. Oh. Select everything. And can I scale this? How do you scale this? I cannot transform it. That's annoying. Huh. But it's kind of weird, right? Yeah, it's not like quite aligned with everything. Huh. Wait. Let me check this. Yeah, it has like a gap up there. It's like offset for some reason by a certain amount. No, it's actually centered. I see. Is like my grid not correct in size? Is that what you're telling me? Wait. What was the sprite? Canvas size? Did I not set it correctly? I put it to the same size over here. And we have... Yeah, it should be the same size. Right? Yeah, it's the same size. But the screenshot doesn't match. What? Wait, that's weird. Hold on, let me count. So we have a... This is 1, right? Right here. Hold on. This here is a corner. This is a corner. So that means this is a corner. And that's a corner. Okay. So this right here is 1. So that means this here is the actual tile set. Like this. A little bit bigger, maybe? Right? That's the tile set right there. So that means This here is another one. Huh. That's weird. Why is the size is not like matching? Huh. Now this is confusing me. Did I not set the grid correctly, maybe? $32 by 32. It is correct. Huh? Now I'm extremely confused. The sizing is like off by a few pixels. The hell? Wait. Let me check. What is the size of the image? Properties. $480 by 552. Huh. Hold on. Calculations. 480 over 32. Okay, that's correct. 352 over 32. That is correct. So it should be a perfect fit. Twice? Huh? Oh, wait. Maybe the scaling is wrong. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, hold on. Save. New. And this instead is going to be the size of the screen instead of the tileset I want to make, right? So if I do it like this and then add the layer reference, right? And I just grab it there. Now it fits perfectly. And then I can just set the grid to 32. Yeah, it was a scaling error. Okay. Now we have the correct setting of the tile sets. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay, it's not correct. Okay. That means now this is on correct scale. So I can do something right here. Interesting. Maybe I should choose a different image. Can I change the image? Let me just create a new layer. I want an image. Yeah, this one. No. Let me delete this. Delete layer. Let me delete this one too. Because I don't know what that did. The image I wanted is this one? No. This one. Yeah, okay. What the fuck? Why are you doing that? Hold on. That's weird. Why is like showing me that like dialogue? I'm confused. Okay, we have this, right? That means I can do something as simple as this, right? I can like make a new version of this tile set by just doing stuff like this. Maybe a little bit more. Right, and I can fill this and grab that. Actually, so it doesn't look like a button, I'm just going to do it like this. Right, and then I grab that filling and I can just like add this outline like this. Mm. I'm like watching this over here to see how it looks. Does it look out of place? It kinda does. Huh. It looks like it could be interactable, which is not something I want. Okay. But I could just make a like a variation of this brick. That's another like possibility. And then I just put up. Really? The fuck? Am I really not drawing it? Why are you not trying? Hello? Yeah, you can make it look like there is tile missing there. Yeah. And if I go a little bit darker on this. The secret brick where they hide the key under. That actually would be really nice. Except this is not that kind of game. It will have to be way more detailed for that to be the case. Not gonna lie. That means now I have this file set right here that I can now copy paste. Like that. To make like more missing thingies. When there is two of them, it looks a little bit too obvious, huh? Maybe this color is too dark, actually. Let me go a bit brighter. Ah, yeah. That does like make it more detailed, right? And now I can copy paste this in other file set. Make it look good. And I can do that again, like over here. I can just like make a crack like that, right? And grab that color and use it here. And then to save myself time, I can just copy this and then paste it. Actually, over here. Select this, copy, go back, paste it. Right, that way if I... is it really not pasting? Can I not select the reference layer? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, I cannot actually use the reference layer. Wow. That's harsh. That means I have to like trace it like this. So I can actually have the brick as it is. There we go. That's our brick. Meaning I can use this wherever I want. Like that. That is making already look things more clean, significantly. Yeah. It's still repetitive somehow, a little bit. With this, I can basically make a bunch of different like variations and stuff. Yeah. This is going to be extremely useful. So I can, for example, go here to this corner right here and just draw something from this. I can just grab that, right? And I can just go like that's a little variation, right? And I can like make it a little bit more interesting. Ah. Right, and now that I have that, I can literally just place it wherever I want. It does look a bit out of place currently, because I did it a little bit, maybe too big. I could like maybe go ahead and like downscale this. That looks nice, right? And I could like put it like on a corner, and now I have the variation, right? I can set it. Huh. This is a really useful thing. How do I delete this one? Oh, that's how you delete them. Okay. Okay. The boss babies. It will be funny If they were, yeah. Okay. I want to make something. Let's grab this right here. How about I make something like... Let me do this and just fill it in. And I will do the same with this. Just cover it up. Right? Wait, what happened there? Did that create just 3 different variants? Wow. Now that's something I didn't expect. Okay. So well, let's grab this. Why is that creating variants? The hell? Well, whatever. Let's see, I will just do the shadows of the bricks just so I know where they are. Right? And now I will do a little shadowing. To make like something like a hole. And then I will just copy the bricks here. Grab that. Actually, I made this wrong. This must look like this. Ew. Ew. Right, that's a really nice hole right there. And then I do this. I grab the dirt, right? And I can just do a little outline right here. Actually, that doesn't look so good. Maybe if I change this to something a little more clear, and then use this to make the whole look actually like something broken. That actually doesn't look good. It looks better like this. Funny enough. I'm really glad for Canva. I don't have to design banners for the company anymore. You need to do the Happy New Year 2016 and Christmas? I see. How does that look? Does that look like it belongs? I feel like it looks a bit weird. Tablet side looks too uniform. How about now? Does it look good? I don't know. It feels a bit weird. Okay, I suppose that looks better. So we end up with this. How does that look? I basically want to make like a bunch of decorations for to make this salsa not feel so even, basically. Maybe some cracks. Yeah, you're right. How does that look now? Looks over details. Too many cracks then. Maybe instead of this one, I go for one more over here. How about that? The round crack on the middle looks a bit off. You mean this one over here? Or you mean this? I think sensitivity in the Scottish. The big one? You mean this one? Or this one? Down left, right, or middle left? The center? You mean this? The hearted looking shape? Well, it's meant to look like a piece of the brick. It's not so much a crack, more like debris. Okay, let's assume this is good enough. Let me kill the copies that somehow get spawned for no reason. Okay. So I want to make a different color brick now. So how about I grab this, right? This brick right here. And I'm going to grab the base color right here and just shift it down. a bit. Right. Is that too dark? Maybe it's too dark. Hold on. Instead of that, how about how about I just shift the color? How about I go towards a more red? Yeah, like this. And then I just fill this in. Right, and I grab this and I do the same. I shift it a bit more red. The same here, shift a bit more red. Just to make the thing a little different color. Right? And let me add some extra details. Just so it's not like a carbon copy. This art makes me want to get the Shovel Knight collection. Really? Well, I don't know if I should be glad about that or not. That looks kinda nice, right? Oh, it has the thing above also. Oops. Can I delete this without creating plants? Oh, it actually created clones already. Damn it. I really hate when that happens. Okay, so... Wait. Why is... Huh? I was pretty sure I had... The fuck? Oh, there we go. Right, with this we have a different color brick. Oh, if I see. If I select this and click on one of these, it deletes them. Okay. Okay. So let's make a different one. How about this one? Grab the origin color, shift it to green, and let's just make the whole thing. Right, and then shift this color to green. New. Shift this color to green. And I can add some details. Like that. So now I have this and the green one, right? To make some variety in the tiling, right? How does that look? Does that look nice? No? Kinda? Not really? Yes. Magnificent feedback. Let's see. Let's go for the one on top. And this one I'm going to shift to yellow.
Strike not flint to stone, but will to sorrow.
Indeed. Yellow. That's a pretty noticeable, like, change in color. Rainbow bricks. The yellow is very noticeable. The others are not like that obvious. But the yellow, it is very noticeable. But it's a really nice like way of creating color. Yeah. That added with the different variations of bricks I created, it does add quite a bit of variety. Right? It prevents it from looking samey. Okay. Let's make one more. I'm trying to like think about what I can do to actually make things look nicer. How about I add like a set of cracks onto this one? Like something that goes like along the actual bricks. Like we have that one, this one, and that. Right? Ah. Really? Why did you not draw? Hello? There we go. Let me just fix the lines a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to grab this color right here and just fill them in. Then I add some details. Right? And after that, I'm going to make a crack. I'm going to grab that color. And let's see. I'm going to go like that. Right? So we have that there. That is quite nice. But I need to like shade it a little bit. Hello. Hello. Welcome, Basil. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How does that look? Does that look weird?
Metalpipe.mp4.
I think it looks a bit weird. Not gonna lie. It does look weird. Does that look better? It doesn't, does it? Nope, it doesn't look good. How about I cut down this a little bit? Maybe the crack is too big. Hold on. Right. Oh, maybe I can like, if I off-center it, maybe that would make it look better. If I do it like this. Like that? It still looks weird. Huh. Yeah, it looks like someone splashed the ground. Yeah. Huh. It does look very weird. Also, because of the thing I did, now we have like the whole brick like destroyed. Huh. I think it's because it's too large and straight. Yeah. It does look weird. I do agree with that. But somehow, it doesn't feel out of place. If you know what I mean. You would like... I suppose it would be normal to find these kind of scratches on like... a dungeon, right? Even though it looks weird, it also feels like not that like unbelievable, right? Which is weird. On its own way. Right? What other thing we could add to the ground, do you think? That it would look like right. I'm so bad at decorating. Holy shit. What would you find on a brick road, on a floor? Maybe something that hints at the signs? What kind of signs? Milestones? Huh? What do you mean? Do you see milestones on the ground on a regular like tile set? Because this is not a road, this is a room. Don't go like starting to put like a stop sign and like that kind of stuff. Maybe scratches? Like if I set it like this? Right? We put like some scratch marks and I can grab the thingy right here. I just like highlight them like this. Just to give them some direction, like that. And I can delete the ones that are not over the brick. And like that. Maybe I need to invert this. Hold on. I will grab this, disable the thingy, and I will just hold on. Let's grab that and let's just fill this. Right? The scratches. Like that, and then I can add the highlights, just like so. It makes more sense. Right? And it looks like this. Right, but because we're so close to the edge, I think I need to make sure the scratches reach like this side and are not like prominent on the other side, like that, right? That way I can give direction. Right, like this. That looks nice. So let me do something interesting here. I'm going to grab that color, right? And now I'm going to make scratches like this. So they match each other, right? And then I will grab the highlights and I just put them around. And do the same over here. And then I can delete the ones that are not in the correct spot. Right? Just checking that the scratches are correct. There we go. Yeah, so now we have that. We can do something like this. You see this? Right? I can have like the end scratch be on one side, have the middle ones be like this, and we can have the end scratches like that, right? So I can set it like this, put like scratches here, and then fill this with scratches up to the other side, grab this to make the end like that, right? Oh, why are you doing that? That way you can like signal the direction of movement, right? How does that look? Does that look right? No scratches? I think it looks kinda good, right? Maybe a little bit too much. Should I make it more like focus on the center of the thingy? Like maybe remove the ones along the edge a bit. Wait, what happened here? It became different things. I hate that. Holy shit. Is there a configuration I can make so it doesn't do that? Hold on. Let me see. Let me look it up. That's it. Right. Okay. So apparently there is a mode where I can go layer properties mode. No, that's not it. Where is it? There is supposed to be a way to make it work. Playback, tags, jump to link cells, the layer, convert to properties, color mode. Preferences. Is there really nothing to modify that behavior? Because that's really annoying. Okay, I have no idea how to do it. Let me check again. How do I fix that? Because that's really annoying. Yeah, I think I need to like do more research because I don't want to like have this like getting modified when I edit stuff. Like if I do this, you see over here in the task that a new one is created instead of modifying the one that is already there, which is extremely annoying. Wait. There we go. That's what I wanted. So if I do this, now it deletes from everywhere. There we go. Found it. Fixed. Nice. Right now we have the drag lines like this. So now I have these kind of drag lines. How does that look to you? Does it look like something went from here to there? Okay, let's try to do the other way around. So I will grab that. And I will do it on this tree. Oh, let me delete that one. Okay, so I will just oh, because it's on modify, it's not creating new one. Okay, so if I do this to make the drag lines, right? It creates three new, like that, right? And then I can use this to make like details on the thingy. Okay, and then I can just go ahead and delete the excess lines. Hello, Spy. Bienvenido. Bienvenido, bienvenido. You got the rare one. This makes creating tiles way easier. Not gonna lie. It's actually really nice. Yeah. That looks so good. Now I can expand this over here and use this in between. Right? And we can have the other ones right here. That looks really good. I like it. Yeah. Now I can give hints in the brick layer. Yeah. Gracias, Spy. Gracias, gracias.
Also, it's like totally time already.
Oh, you're right. It's already time. I didn't notice. We did manage to do a lot of progress. So I'm happy with what we did today. Yeah. Does this do look like a scratch mark? Or am I like not selling it good enough? They do look like scratches, right? Maybe the white is not doing it right. I don't know, maybe I will modify them. They don't like look that convincing to me. We will see, we will see. I also need to do something about these empty spaces. Yeah. Something to make this a little bit more interesting. The random bricks right there. Anyways, let's save this and I will call this bricks decorations, I suppose. Where did I put the games again? Games. Let's call this sprite underscore tile set underscore brick deco. There we go. It's looking good. Anyways, let us stop here for today. Yeah, since it's already quite late.
Oh frick. But fortune is a fickle tide, and one storm-soaked night, the ship vanished into the mist, dashed upon the jagged coast like so many broken promises. This art makes me want to fork over the $40 to get the Shovel Knight collection, metalpipe.mp4.
Me. It did save the colors correctly, right? I'm looking at the chat. It did save the colors correctly, right? Just to make sure. Confirm to me that the colors are correct. It didn't? Damn it. I need to look into it again then. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I will need to look into it. Ah. And here I thought I had succeeded. Yeah. Ah. Anyways, thank you so much for coming into the stream. I will be ending here today. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Terraria. Good night as well. Adios. Good night. Bye-bye. See you later. I believe we made a lot of progress. Yes. Good night. Bye-bye. Adios. Adios. Good night. Good night. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye. Bye-bye.
To be fair, saying ominous stuff with a voice that's equivalent to Bijou's D is a mood. Equivalent. Reminds me of the Family Guy cutout, about the pilot without a calming voice. Oh, it's like the opposite. I saw that gag. Family Guy is just gags. It is vulgar and crude, used to be witty and funny in the earlier seasons. Why did my brain go from that to the Archbishop of Lust from ReZero? You animate the shadows. Oh god, the rat eye socket thing. EU. WTF. From ReZero. Did you watch the latest season? I haven't watched ReZero. Okay fellas, I think I'm going to go to sleep now. Good night. Good night at Ricardo Lucoli. Wow. This should shave down like a few days from the 20 years development time. Secret brick where they hide the key under. Yes. Yeah, it looks good. Yes. The boss's babies? I'm really glad for Canva. I don't have to design banners for the company anymore. I need to do one for Happy New Year 2026 and Christmas. That left side looks too uniform. Cracks? Maybe once there are enough cracks they won't look out of place. Looks over detailed. I think that round crack in the middle looks a bit off, since everything else is too squarish. No, the big one. I mean the center. That heart-ish looking shape. Not the cracks. Yes. Oh, in that case never mind. This art makes me want to fork over the $40 to get the Shovel Knight collection. Yes. Strike not flint to stone, but will to sorrow. Rainbow bricks, metal pipe.mp4. Hello. Henlu. It looks weird. Nope. It looks weird, like someone deliberately slashed the ground for some reason. I think it's because it's too large and straight. Signs? Milestones? Lemao. Maybe some rubble/rocks from broken/collapsed ceiling. Oh, floor scratches makes sense. Scratches on the floor from moving something heavy is a good clue for hidden rooms and entrances. Yay. Maybe you need to spend some time exploring the features. Yes, Spy.Rabbit played Howl. Felicidade por los 397 sus. DDDD. Hola. Por cierto como tan? Duck emoji. Yes. Okay, good night everyone. No. I was grey. Good night everyone. Bye. Hasta mañana. DDDD. Bye DDDD. Good night. Bye bye. Rest well. Sun emoji, black star emoji, crescent moon emoji, croissant emoji, rice cracker emoji, banana emoji, duck emoji.